Good morning, guys. My lovely fluffy hair. I'm just sat outside in my meditation tent. I've done some meditation. I've done some letter writing. Here he comes. Are you wet? Oof. I've done some letter writing. I've done some letter writing in the rain. Done some card pulling. Done some reflecting. Done some time with self and really sitting with my emotions. So this morning I've wrote myself a letter of forgiveness about all the things that I hold guilt for. So life is a journey, and without our mistakes we can't learn how to correct them. We can't learn how to move forward. We'd be the same person forever. We'd be living in the comfort zone. But also without actually first discovering and then doing the work, we'd still be in the same state of mind all the time. So personally, I really love reflecting. I'm not embarrassed to admit my past faults and flaws, and I'm not embarrassed to feel proud of myself either. This day and age, a lot of people seem to think that you're not allowed to be publicly proud of yourself. It's shown as ego. But who's taught us to water ourselves down? Is that for other people's insecurities? So yeah, I'm proud of me. I'm very proud of me. I'm proud of my children. I'm proud of my family. My family has had a lot of trauma. And yeah, it's been a painful journey so far with the healing stuff, but that trauma cycle ended with me. I took it on myself to do the work needed in order to go forward and stop it passing on to my children even more. I didn't want them to live the life that I did. Also, same as my mum, I speak up about a lot of things to my mum and things as well. It's just great. I use meditation, I use telepathy, which is really powerful. And I just love it. The whole journey, I just absolutely love it. The person I am now, compared to the person I used to be, I've still got a lot of work to do on myself. I just absolutely am beaming with love from my inside, which is, I used to feel unlovable. I used to feel uncared for. I used to feel broken. I'm not broken. I'm far from broken. I may be misunderstood by some, but that doesn't matter. I'm understood by many who are on a similar journey as me. So where I live, there's not actually that many people who are into what I am, so it's quite difficult, and some people do frown upon it, but you come to the point where you cut free from external noise and judgment and stuff like that, and that's when the true healing really does happen. So yeah, that's great. Today I've got a lot of work to do with myself. I'm going to do some salt bathing, I'm going to do some meditation, I'm going to do some more releasing of emotions. I have done probably 8 letters to abusers in the past week. That has been powerful. If you ever do that, please do make sure you're fully grounded while you do that, because the emotions what come up, whew, best get a full 9-pack of toilet roll, I'm telling you. But yes, powerful, really powerful. I've been creating my own positive space, and I've been speaking my truths. So I used to feel really embarrassed about a lot of things, but I don't anymore. It's part of my journey. So I've looked at my father wounds, my mother wounds, when I was taken as a child to live with my aunts because my mother and father had their own difficulties, and it's always created within me some urge to be loved from something, someone. Not I discovered me. I needed to love me. And many people say, well, these spiritual people always talk about loving yourself. It's not as easy as that. Well, it isn't if you don't do the work and you don't learn to understand. A lot of stuff to do with the spiritual community is first awakening before enlightening, and along the way, instead of just reading, actually put it into practice, and that's where the real feelings come from. So yeah, this whole loving yourself. I have met guys, I've met women too. I've kind of enjoyed that whole process of learning about my sexuality as well, and I'm not embarrassed about that at all. So yeah, I've met guys where I have felt this need to like be with, and I'm thinking, what is this? And then the most powerful one, I met this guy and I was absolutely besotted with him. I felt it in the pit of my stomach straight away like that. As soon as I seen a picture of him, I was like, wow, something is there. And I was thinking, what is this? Then I kept questioning myself all the time. What is this? And then we had a little bit of a falling out, and I just over-explained myself all the time trying to fix it, and ended up smothering this person. Now, I want to talk about this openly because I know many people have done the same thing. What we don't realise is somebody else can trigger us what we are holding. Like my father wound, my parenting wound, my lack of self-connection, my lack of self-love, straight away it was all triggered. And I kept saying sorry, and I'm like, why is this happening? So first of all, I had to do a lot of breathing, I had to do a lot of letter writing and forgiving myself. It came to the point where I was getting deeply ignored, and it was hurting me, and I was thinking, why is this hurting me? Am I ignoring myself? Am I ignoring what I need to do in order to heal myself? I need to look at working on the wounds that I've got in my father. I need to look at working on the wounds that I've got in my mother. I need to look at self-forgiveness, guilt, what I hold inside, the bitterness towards past relationships, the blame. The blame is a big one. The blame what I hold towards other people. This is your fault. You hurt me. I don't blame nobody anymore. And I also do not feel no embarrassment towards any of my past stuff to do with like when I was coming through trauma, sex addiction, stuff to do with child abuse, stuff to do with rape, all that stuff what happened to me. I'm not embarrassed about it, and I'll talk openly about it. The dog, sorry. Because it's a part of healing. In the final stages of healing is sharing it with people. 1 minute, Cupid. Sharing it with people and using your story to help them heal. So yeah, I really actually, I don't feel hurt by that anymore. It actually was a catalyst for my healing, and it actually helped me massively understand others' pain and work on my own ignorance, work on my own communication, work on my own defence. Because I used to be massively defensive through thinking that the world was hurting me over and over again. Through keep thinking and feeling continuously attacked, I was hurting myself more. So I had to look at how I was talking to people, how I was operating in my own life, and move from victim mindset. Now that is powerful, victim mindset. So yeah, my last card what I got today was trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Speak it. Many people have told me many times, why do you talk about that, Aja? I will speak it, and 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 I will connect with who I'm supposed to do through speaking my truth. So yeah, that's my bit of a reflection today, my bit of a random video, but I feel great. I've been listening to the birds singing. The rain is so therapeutic. Having my cup of herbal tea, which actually my phone is leaning on right now. I'm just doing some work on myself. A lot of letter writing recently. Power of words. Also realising that the words we speak are our manifestations, and the tongue really can be a serpent at times. We can curse ourselves over and over. What you put out, you bring back in. As above, so below, etc, etc. So anyway, I'm going to go and do some exercise. I'm going to drink some tea. I'm going to make some broccoli and some greens and some brain boosting foods to take with me this morning. I'm life coaching, and I've got my daughter's psychologist appointment out of town, and life is good. I hope that this video may have given some of you a little bit of understanding, and I hope that it may help you and possibly trigger you or plant seeds into doing self-work, because it really is life-changing. You don't feel like you need to put your makeup on or brush your hair just to make a video. Peace and love, guys. Have a blessed, beautiful day.